Hello everyone, my name is Kancham Kataria and today's my presentation topic is hypocrisy in Victorian society in connection with the importance of being honest. This is my information. The content I'm going to present these topics: importance of being honest, the play, and Victorian society, the dialogues from the play, and hypocrisy in India. Importance of being honest, the importance of being honest have a subtitle that is a trivial comedy for serious people, and it's written by Oscar Wilde. It's the first performance of the play was on 14th February 1895 at St James Theatre. The hypocrisy of upper class in Victorian society. The play importance of being honest have the major theme of hypocrisy because it's a satire. So Oscar Wilde satirized that time of society and their hypocrisy. The play have many dialogues and quotes that represents the hypocrisy of that time. Some dialogues of the play, the uh, character of Cecily says that you see, it is simply a very young girl's record of her own thoughts and impression, and consequently meant for publication. When it appears in volume, from I hope you will order a copy. Gwendolyn's dialogue is that I never change except in my affections. The other dialogue of her is I never travel without my diary. One should always have something sensational to read in the train. The other dialogues of Lady Bracknell is to lose one parent, Mr. Worthing, may be regarded as a misfortune. To lose both looks like carelessness. The character Jack Worthing have dialogue of my dear fellow, the truth isn't quite the sort of the thing one tells to a nice, sweet, refined girl. What extraordinary ideas you have about the way to behave to a woman. Margaret Thresher have reported as saying that she would be pleased to restore all of the Victorian virtues with the exception of hypocrisy. If she did say that, she betrayed a serious misunderstanding of a Victorian virtue. The other French classic writer, La Roche Foucault, said that the homage that wise pays to virtue, it is also the homage that manners pay to morals. The Victorian thought it no small virtue to maintain the appearance, the manner of a good conduct, even while violating some basic precept of morality. It's the Hanifa Nursana has noted in her research that throughout the Victorian era, movements for justice, freedom, and other strong moral values dominated, opposed to greed, exploitation, and cynicism. In Victorian era, concern in morality and one of the behavior moral is hypocrisy. If we connect this with hypocrisy in India, then this we can connect that sensuality is the spice of life, and sensuality is the essence for the survival of human spice, and we Indians have that in our culture that we had this sensuality. We explore that, and we also had that in our spicy food, coloring clothes, had our music, dance, ritual, celebrations. Sensuality is the essence for the survival of the human species. It is essential for all art, culture, civilization. Sensuality is what makes life worth living. But now we see India, then we can connect this that for ancient times we have celebrated sensuality in all aspects, from erotic paintings and sculpture in the temple art of Ajanta, Ellora, Karnak, Khajuraho, to erotic poetry in Sanskrit, to the world famous treatise on sensual pleasure, the Kama Sutra. But the this movie, Rangrasya, uh, got banned and was criticized by the Central Board of Film Certificate, and they were very unpleased by this movie because they explored the uh, sensuality and the truly we can say that it was they felt like they were shocked by this. We also have a hypocritic idea about the clothing, that always compare our cultural clothing style to the modern or western cultural style, that we always some of people of India criticize people who wears the western type of clothes. We can say that if we are copying them by wearing coat and tie, then it's not that relevant. But if we are casually wearing shirts or pants and it's also comforting us, then it's okay. But they have a hypocritic idea about that. And also in food, we have that type of a mentality that one should be vegetarian or not eat the non-vegetarian food, but that depends on a climate or a geological structure, and also the economical structure, that where we live and what type of food we eat. But they have a different type of idea. This news, when Draupadi Murmu, our 15th president, got elected, and uh, uh, they said that food, full born or any kind of non-vegetarian feast or drink in Rashtrapati Bhavan from today, every morning the president herself will perform the arti or Brahma Muhurta 4 a.m. with Ishwar Stuti. So we can say that we are hypocrite, that type of hypocrite, that we want someone to sit on the chair of the president who is a vegetarian or doing some religious ritual, and we only want that type of thing. And other is this hard work versus Harvard. And many people says that hard work is more important than going to Harvard, and but they forgot that in Harvard they are also intelligent people, and who study in Harvard are also intelligent people and more hardworking than us. But we are living in a poverty, that we don't have anything but just hard work. This is my work cited. Thank you. Now you can ask me questions.
Kansham, what is your opinion about hypocrisy and in today's time?
Hypocrisy in today's time, and in India, we have more hypocrisy than we can connect that with Victorian time. In Victorian time, they believed in a class, they believed in their principle, and in here we believe in this type of things, that one should be culture. With go along with the culture and always believe in culture. whether or not the culture is rotten or not, but we have to stick with the culture. So we are highly hypocrite nowadays, we can say that. Next question.